Mis amigos del mundo digital. My friends from the digital world.
Не слышны в саду даже шорохи. Все здесь замерло до утра. Если б знали вы, как мне дороги подмосковные вечера. Речка движется и не движется, все в ней замерло до утра. Песня слышится и не слышится в эти тихие вечера. А рассвет уже все заметнее. Так, пожалуйста, будь добра, не забудь и ты эти летние подмосковные вечера.
Hello, my dear friend of my digital world. Today I have a special guest from Russia. I know her name, Natalia. And the first topic, Natalia, I'm very happy to have you here. And tell us a little bit about your life, your intro, a brief intro about your life in Russia. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so my name is Natalia, and I live in Russia, now in Moscow, but for 30 years I lived in Magadan, that is the northeast of Russia, and it is a very severe and cold region, but the people there are very kind and hospitable, right? Well, I have worked as a teacher for about 40 years, and now I'm retired and live with my daughter in Moscow, but that is temporary. I'm going to come back to Magadan because I love it very much.
So you've been a teacher of English in Russia.
Of English, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Well, that comes to another question. Where and why do you discover that your profession is going to be a teacher of English?
Well, I didn't realize that I would be a teacher, but my favorite game in my childhood was to put my dolls on the table, gave them some pieces of paper, and they were to do what I tell them. I worked as a teacher since then. Well, truly speaking, I don't know. I have always known that I will work at school. But first, I wanted to be a teacher of history and philosophy. But by chance, I turned to foreign languages. So I am not sorry about it because I love my job very much.
Can you tell us where have you been working? Have you worked in the same city or have you worked in different schools, high school? What
after university, I worked in Belarus in a small village and I taught French, but it was more than 40 years ago.
French?
But then...
So you're
French,
very good at French too. Yeah, that's new for me.
Probably not very good because a long time has passed. Well, but then I came to Magadan because my husband brought me there. And since then I worked there at school, then at the law academy, then again at school. And I should say that I enjoyed it very much because when you work with students, you stay young and you always want to do something interesting to motivate students. And I think that if I'm not interested in what we are doing in the lesson myself, my students will not be also interested in it. So I try to create some, games or choose some songs to sing or do some quizzes.
Do you remember a song? in English that you taught to your students?
Oh, yesterday. I will not sing. I'm a bad singer. I can sing only with my students because they how to say, accept it as it is. So the teacher sings, so probably she can't do it another way. But I never sing in public.
I'm going to sing a little counting song that I used to sing with my students in order to motivate you. Number counting song. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once I caught a fish alive. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then I let him go again. So it's your turn.
No, I will not.
Okay.
Well, with the elementary students, we sang such songs as Old MacDonald's Had a Farm. But I mostly taught teenagers, and such songs will not do for them. So the Beatles.
The Beatles song.
Their songs, right. And my university students liked the group Scorpions. So I'm Still Loving You, for example. Or they had just a list of songs by this group. And every 30 minutes, they demanded a song. In this way, we worked. We mastered English grammar in such a way. But
to be motivated. Yes. I think
they were greatly motivated.
I think people all over the world like to sing songs. And I think teachers of languages, they use songs because they are fun for the people who are learning the foreign language. Yeah. So your vocation appeared at your early age, play with dolls.
That's correct. And even now when I don't work at school, because I'm here in Moscow and I don't work, I miss my job very much. And sometimes I get messages from my students. They are waiting for me. They hope that I will come and continue working.
And you now that you are retired, but do you tend to teach something to your daughter, to your granddaughter?
Well, I have two. My daughter speaks English and German and a bit of Spanish, but I teach my grandsons.
Yeah.
When I do, for example, French tasks, my younger grandson is sitting nearby and laughing and repeating the words. He's 7 years old. And another one, he who is 16. So we have some classes with him because he is going to be an interpreter, and our state exam in foreign language is rather serious and hard, and it needs some additional preparation, not only school learning.
You've been teaching English in different levels, primary, high school, and university too?
Yes.
Yeah.
University, yes. For 10 years I worked at the university, right?
Well,
but then since our city is not very large, it's small, and we had a department of the Moscow Law Academy, and at a certain period it was just closed because probably the number of students was not so high, so big as it was necessary. I don't know why, but it was united with the pedagogical university, this law department.
Yeah.
And I had to come to school again, and I liked it. That's
good. Yeah. Have you had a chance to travel to English-speaking country, Europe or the US?
Yeah, I had. I was in Great Britain twice, with my students. In London, we visited London, Oxford, Cambridge, Stratford-upon-Avon, and we had some connections with the United States schools, and visited Anchorage and it was called Soldotna, if I'm not mistaken. And we went to San Diego and Los Angeles. to Disneyland. It was unforgettable experience, unforgettable trip, truly speaking.
Though it was trip.
That's why I kind of
For tourism?
experience of traveling, but
Are those for tourism or for exchange with the students?
yes, we had for a long time we had exchange programs with students from the United States, and we also were participant of the program. I forgot its name. Well,
Maybe
there
American,
was a kind of competition.
American Field Service?
Yes, probably this one. And our students went to the United States. They lived in host families there for a year. Then they come back. So
A good chance for you and for the student too.
for the students, right. A lot of them then used foreign languages in their future work.
Do you have private student right now, or you are just enjoying your free time?
I'm enjoying life without working, but
Could you
I
please,
can't.
Could you please move your hands? Yeah, right. Yeah, that's right.
Very convenient, but still. Well, I don't work right now, but I hope to do it in the near future.
Yeah. Okay. Well, the other day we were talking about the salary of teacher in your country, because I talked with another teacher, but I think there's not quite well in different part of the world the salary of teachers. What do you think?
Yes, it is not very high, but it gives the opportunity to live somehow, and every year it is raised a bit.
Yeah.
Well, I know. I was retired in November, and before my retirement, it was raised a little bit, and then in December, when I was not working, it was raised. So I don't know the exact sum of money which teachers get, because the sum is new again. So the state somehow is raising the salary constantly, but still it is not too big.
So
I can't just travel where I want using the teacher's salary, truly speaking.
How long have you been retired?
Oh, about since November, not so long ago.
We're very close. You see, I'm retired from last October, Yes. We're brand new in this new life, new world of retired people. Yes. Tell me something about, perhaps you have a hobby. Do you like painting? Do you like flower? Do you like, I don't know, cuisine? What else do you like?
I like flowers, but flowers don't like me. Because I forget about them doing some kind of jobs. Oh, well, I like painting. I'm not a professional painter, as you understand, but in Magadan I had a wonderful teacher who arranged some classes for such amateurs as I and the like, and she helped us to paint, and she taught us to paint, and it gives so much joy that
and is
I would like to
music, piano, perhaps?
Yes, piano is another interesting moment in my life. When I was very young, I wanted to play the piano, and I went to the musical school myself. Wow. And found the teacher and started studying there. But my mom said no. Music is not necessary for you, and I had to skip. And since then, I have been dreaming of playing the piano. And this summer, my older grandson gave me a present. He paid 2 months of piano lessons, and I was at St. Petersburg at that time, and I went to classes. And now I know what students feel when they can't do something. Well, it was rather interesting, and I have an electronic piano at home in Magadan, and when I came back from my vacation, I continued playing. But now in Moscow, you understand, so I don't do that. But I restarted my belly dancing. Yeah, and here in Moscow there are a lot of opportunities to do this, and I use these opportunities. Well, what else?
And you have to dance.
Some other hobbies. My other hobby is another hobby is foreign languages. So every day I start the day with doing some French and Spanish. So, for example, I changed the days. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday are French days, and the rest are Spanish days. So I try to master the languages because I studied French long time ago, and I forgot everything besides the phrase je ne mange pas ce jour. So I have to start from the very beginning. Well, and it's also very interesting, and it gives strength to live.
Yeah.
Because when you have interest in anything, so you are active and full of energy.
So you need to go to my YouTube channel for learning Spanish, you know. I have a lot of...
Yeah, I saw your link, and I have already peeped in there. And after our meeting, I will just go there and look through and try to. Now I use Buzu, so I liked it very much.
Buzu is an app?
Yeah, it's an app, and it's well, I have tried different ones, but this one is one of the best.
Have you used the latest option of tandem app they call parties, fiestas, where you can chat in audio chat, live with people on the different fiestas, different parties? Have you tried this option of the app?
No.
No. I think you're going to like it because you can choose different languages and people from different part of the world. Just audio, no video, just audio.
I see. Well, I'll try. I saw it.
Okay.
Oh, well.
As you know, especially for foreign people from different languages, different regions of the world, I ask you for a lullaby in your own language. Or I don't know, you told me a poetry.
Yeah, Russian. Well, poems. No, I thought it would be another day, so I haven't revised it. So probably I don't remember it by heart. Truly speaking,
a traditional song in Russia, you must remember. You know.
Yeah, I may, but I will not sing. Okay.
It's just for you and me, don't worry. Nobody's going to watch this stuff.
Yeah, I understand, but I feel shy. Well, не слышны в саду даже шорохи. Все здесь замерло до утра. Если б знали вы, как мне дороги подмосковные вечера. Речка движется и не движется. Все в ней замерло до утра. Песня слышится и не слышится в эти тихие вечера. А рассвет уже все заметней. Так, пожалуйста, будь добра, не забудь и ты эти летние подмосковные вечера. That's it.
Bravo.
It's a famous song. It's called Moscow Evenings, probably.
Yeah, I didn't get anything, but it sounded quite good to my ear.
I would like to sing. My older grandson sings very well. Probably he will sing, but I will not. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Anything else you want to tell us about your life as a teacher, your experience, a memory that came to your mind?
As a teacher, probably I was happy as a teacher because I like to see the shining eyes of my students.
Yeah.
And it motivates me to do something interesting for them. And I never use or ask parents to help me. I always have thought that if I can't cope with the students I teach, nobody will help me. So I always try to find some kind of key or something special for students to that we understand each other, and even if they don't want to learn the foreign languages quite well, but they try, that was a victory for me. Well, that's it. And I want to say some words about distant learning. Of course, at first it was a shock because we can't use Zoom or other app to
I was thinking in the question about how do you deal with this technology. Did you have to use technology for
Yeah, but teachers are quick to learn.
Yeah.
And of course, we overcame all those difficulties. And at our school, we had close contacts with our local TV. And we not only had lessons via Zoom, but also recorded. So TV came to our school, and all teachers in turn, so history teachers, teachers of geography, so almost all subjects, we recorded some classes for students, and then students could watch them at home using TV, and it helped greatly, besides having just Zoom classes. Well, and this became a kind of tradition even when distant learning was closed, so we had regular classes. We continued recording some kind of 3-minute videos for a morning program on TV, and I did it in English because what's the use of a teacher of English to speak Russian and say something interesting? So I recorded some videos for, it's called In the World of Interesting, or something of that kind.
So you were very close to the TV star.
So we overcame the difficulties. Of course, it's not as good as regular studying at school, but still, it is not nothing.
Well, Natalie, it's been a great moment for me to have you here, convince you that you have the chance to talk with me and my audience in my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your time, and I hope to see you on tandem again. Bye-bye.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Mis amigos del mundo digital. My friends from the digital world. Si le gustó el video, dele un me gusta, compártalo en sus redes sociales y suscríbase a mi canal. De esta forma estará ayudando a Profesor YouTuber retirado. Muchas gracias por su atención.